Hello everybody, welcome to New York. Yes, another Marvel Contest of Champions news here from New York. You can see this lovely background image here. I'm having a blast so far. I went to the Natural History Museum, American Natural History Museum, whatever the combination of how it's meant to be said. Yeah, went there. Lots of video footage taken and will be up in a vlog at some point. And obviously we're days away from New York Comic Con. But I am now going to get into shot. Okay, let's kick Marvel Contest of Champions news off this Monday with some news about Elsa Bloodstone. So if you've not been checking out the forums, you'll know that the spotlight for the champion has been put in, and the champion will go into arenas as well as crystals this Thursday. The character seems to have some kind of fun usability when it comes to going up against stun immune champions, which I guess is somewhat unique. There's also cool things with True Strike and True Accuracy, but I don't think there's anything overly sticking out that's going to be huge on damage dealing. But still, you know, it could be pleasantly surprised when this character is put in. I don't know if I'm going to get an opportunity as part of the CCP to look at it. Time frame wise, it may be difficult for me to do that being in New York, especially for New York Comic Con. Also, information has been dropped to those that are going to New York Comic Con. Obviously, I'll be seeing you, and we've got booth 556 is the booth where Kabam are going to be based at. There's also a few other Marvel games in around there. If you get a chance, check out Iron Man VR. It's one thing that I'm really looking forward to going to, as well as meeting you guys and seeing what's cracking with the Marvel Contest of Champions booth. I do want to check out some other games. There's some other mobile games out as well, which, look, you know, it's important once you're there, just get your fill if you're going indeed. Also, there's exciting stuff for summoners. We hope you can take part. We're bringing back our MCOC Ultimate New York Comic Con Championship Tournament from last year, so get ready to compete. That looks fine. In-game prizes as well on offer. Swag as well. Swagger Souls is going, it seems. No, that's a terrible joke. Ha ha ha. Laugh it off. There's the New York Comic Con livestream schedule. I don't know if I'm getting involved in any kind of way, but I want to be about for the announcements. I was hoping to hear back today about getting on for the panels for Marvel Games, but it doesn't look like I've been so lucky. There are a few people that have been quite lucky. Do make sure to check out the Marvel Entertainment YouTube page for regular live streams of stuff. I'm hoping to then, when I come back each day, record a video about what's just gone down. So hopefully I can do that as well and do some kind of like reporterish news stuff, as well as got tons of videos that are expected for that. What else do we have? Will Dirk McMurk show up to defend his 2018 title? Oh yes, that person. What else we got? The Ultimate Showdown, beat the boss at the pre-qualifiers and move on to the qualifiers. Climb to the top of the leaderboard of the qualifiers on Thursday, Friday and Saturday. The top 3 players will compete at our booth to become the daily champion. That could be quite fun for those interested. On Saturday, we'll have the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday winners compete against each other to become. So that's when the Ultimate Champion takes place. And I think this is taking place. No, this is the. I can't remember if this is taking independently for the other tournament, but I think it's probably something different. And there's more on the schedules. Win awesome prizes. So you can win. All visitors can get an exclusive New York Comic Con postcard, MCC pop socket, themed lanyard, connecting poster. We'll handing out one section of the poster each day. Cool. And then what else have we got? Iron Man temporary tattoo, a new player bundle. It doesn't look like we've got any of the spinning wheel before that. You know, the spinning wheel was that thing where you kind of potentially could win something better. So I don't think Kabam are doing that. Oh, we'll have more prizes that you can win. Beat the pre-qualifier. There's more stuff there. And prize wheel. Okay, here we go. Bosses or qualifier bosses and receive a ticket to spin our prize wheel. You can win the following. So that's the thing I think I was thinking of there. So you can win that. I'm looking forward to doing that. I have to give it a try. Check out the link in the description. I'm not going to read this all through. Check the link in the description if you want to find out more about what's happening at New York Comic Con. Next up, and shout out to Slayer of Gods. There's a little seating in the bottom left hand corner. But Slayer of Gods sent me through a message a little while ago. Sorry man, I haven't been able to get around to kind of putting in some Marvel Contest Champions news. It is something that a lot of players are experiencing, as with the boss rush, and that'll be something we're going to focus on now. So the one thing is he tried to, as well as many others, of repeating this through in order to get all the different titles of the community boss rush placements, defenders, whatever you want to call them. And unfortunately, he's just not getting it. Now, if you go to the forum, there was a mention of this as the boss rush. Where is this? Here, where it was mentioned by somebody saying a few days ago that the issue with the boss rush 2 regarding titles. I've just recently finished it 4th and 5th time without receiving any titles. It seems the title present box has disappeared from the event. So that's really disappointing. Hopefully it's a case people can actually get that, and it's something that maybe if I get to New York Comic Con on Wednesday, I can ask that question and just say, like, you know, what's the dealio with this? When can people get the other titles? Because, you know, you may have my title. I think that my title is going to be quite popular. I want to find out from Kabam who was the most popular. I got a feeling it could be like, it goes like Legacy, then it goes Dave, and then maybe me. I don't know. Maybe being a tad arrogant to put myself in third, but we'll see. But the boss rush is also met with some further criticism from players and people, and it's something that I felt very kind of frustrated on. Something I did mention in my monthly review, and that is inclusion. And not everyone feels included in this boss rush, because they didn't feel that there was a lower difficulty boss rush for people to take part in. And I kind of felt like, well, if you're part of the community, you're part of the community from not just a beginner's sense, but from an end game player sense. Because end game players, I saw there was a forum post where people were, oh, you know, we don't need Marvel Contest Champions YouTubers, and that's fine. But also, people need to be encouraged to take up the game in general. And if people aren't doing that, then the game has no chance of kind of getting into the future. So hopefully it's a case in the future Kabam learns some lessons and go, right, well, let's do a boss rush difficulty for maybe new players starting out in the game. And I'm not saying you should do a full split of going, okay, let's do an epic version, let's do an uncollected, let's do a heroic, master, whatever. The fact is, just do one or two. And it could be something that people inspire themselves to get to that. Not, yeah, okay, you inspire people to get to the epic or the most difficult, but also you're including those that maybe have just started off the game. And that's what I was hoping for the man and the King group, was in order to do that and kind of help out with that. But unfortunately, I think it put people in very weird kind of they felt that there was more, it was how it was going to go on was going to be a little bit more easier, but then unfortunately it went the other way for a lot of players. Also, it looks like in other news that the new update has got some scuffness to it. Yes, unfortunately, one of the known issues is that the Black ISO market is locked. Not exactly great. Kabam Lyra went straight to the forum to say, we're currently investigating an issue with the items in the Black ISO market locking for the uncollected and Cavalier players after updating to the 24.3 game update. We're working on resolution and we'll update the thread as soon as possible as we have more information. Apologies for the inconvenience. As soon as I find out more information, we'll let you know. But that's kind of annoying that we've had that from the update. But also, it doesn't stop there. It looks like there's a problem with the PI for Corvus. Yes, that is indeed switched quite a bit. So the post here with J Nicholas 92 says that first of all his Corvus Glaive was at 15129 PI, and after the update is now down to a, well, not really respectful 14630. I'm not saying that you need it to be up there, but it's still something to note when there's a PI shift, because obviously that does affect some other things as well. And yeah, like as you can see there, there's a significant change. And it looks like, like I said, we're looking into this. A few things have come croppers when it comes to the new update. Very disappointing. And moving on to now the final story of the day, and that is our predictions as well as results for round 1 of the arena. Now, as you know, this was the selector. And the selector went for 35 mil at the 5-star, went for 5.9 mil for the 4-star, and finally with the 4-star basic went for 1.73. If I was to say predictions wise, anything around the same, but maybe go a little bit up, because people may be a bit kind of shocked by these going a little bit lower than normal. Not significantly, but I would probably say for the 5-star version, go for at least 40 mil. When it comes to the 4-star version, go for at least 6.5 mil. And finally for Annihilus, go for 1.8 mil. And somebody did say to me they went for about over 3 mil, but it's like it's difficult to kind of fathom what's going on here. So maybe about 2 mil for safe purposes on that particular champion. Now, unfortunately, I think I've just come back to see my screen here, and I think I was recording it over to the side. So if you've been watching, then you've watched me in a weird position. So my apologies for that, but I'll leave you with a little clip here of the of the outside view. We're going to Times Square this evening to kind of see it by darkness and just get some nice stock footage. But there you go. There's a bit of skyline. We're on the 27th floor, and it's kind of nice. We've got a nice little suite. So yeah, just days away from New York Comic Con, guys, and I'm really looking forward to it. I will try and let people know where I'm up to, but I've had some problem with my USA SIM card, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to resolve in the time. But hopefully I can let you know where I'm going to be. Maybe the days that I'm going to be, or the day that I'm going to go to Central Park. So I'll let you know. Thank you ever so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.